Hey guys, Superman Steve here. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe for that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't worry, I'll wait for you. Just kidding. Here we go. Sam, an 18-year-old on the autism spectrum, decides it's time to find a girlfriend. A journey that sets Sam's mum on her own life-changing path as her son seeks more independence. Hey guys, and welcome to my Netflix series review for the incredible series Atypical. My wife and I just discovered this because her boss saw it and she said it was amazing. We were like, oh yeah, let's give it a crack. Far out, I'm so glad I did. So I'm not actually going to go into I normally go into the directors of TV shows and movies and stuff like that, because a lot of them have one director for the entire sequence of the show, but this actually has like 10. I don't want to bore you with who they all are. So this has several directors, but I am going to tell you all the cast, because every single cast member, every dominant cast member of this TV series, Netflix series, is brilliant in every level imaginable. So here we go. So we have Jennifer Jason Leigh, and she plays Elsa. And the main star is actually Care Gilchrist, and he plays Sam. I think that's how you pronounce his name. BrigetteLundy-Paine, and she plays Casey, which is Sam's sister. Amy Okuda, and she plays Julia. Michael Rappaport, and he plays Doug. Now, just before I go on, I just want to let you know, if Michael Rappaport face or name rings a bell, he's actually out of Deep Blue Sea, and that movie is awesome. Anyway, guys, moving on to the next cast. Nick Dodani, and he plays Zahid. Now, I just have to say, before I go on, that casting choice was A+. Anyway, guys, moving on. Graham Rogers, and he plays Evan, and the incredible Jenna Boyd, who plays Paige. Now, this actually came out, the original series, there's only two series, 28 episodes, and it came out in 2017, and apparently the next season 3, is actually dropping in early November. This is literally one of the most brilliant and eye-opening and comically genius drama-led TV series I've seen, in my personal opinion, and I honestly am going to say this, I genuinely mean this, since Breaking Bad. Seriously, I'm not kidding you. I genuinely mean that. Atypical. It's on Netflix, so if you got Netflix, which 90% of everyone does, go and check it out on Netflix. I promise you right now, you will be so satisfied. I have come to a realization in me personally that I don't really do TV series. It's just, I don't know what it is. I feel like the storylines are just so drawn out, and that they just take so long to get to the point of something. And I like movies because you've got 2 hours and it all just crams into 2 hours worth. Whereas TV series like this, I kid you not, how many times, this is no word of a lie, guys, there are so many perfected one-liner jokes in this movie that cast members of this TV show bounce off each other, that I literally rewound this show so many times. I kid you not. That is no word of a lie. It was so funny, literally, I could rewatch the entire thing all over again. This has the most incredible rewatchability to it I've ever seen since Breaking Bad. Seriously. If they made a movie out of this, oh my gosh. Now, anyone who's been following me for any period of time knows that I like to talk about the bad stuff about stuff. I know I've talked about a lot of good stuff, but I just want to get this out of the way before I go on. The only bad thing I didn't like about this, and this is no word of a lie, this is the only thing I didn't like, was the last scene of the last episode. That's it. I literally was like, and it was just a personal thing. I was just like, really? Really? You're going there? But that's just me personally. Other than that, I'm not joking in any way, shape, or form. There's elements of the characters that do things that affect the rest of the family, and it is just amazing at how brilliant it all unfolds. It is so incredibly, it is so unbelievably written, so specifically scripted in a way that Sam, the guy who plays the character Sam, is so funny. It is just ridiculous at how funny he is. Whether he's trying to be funny or not, you literally find yourself laughing so hard. And the drama isn't, in my opinion, it's not over dramatized where you're like, oh, come on, guys. It's really not. This is one of those Netflix series, and I'm so glad it's on Netflix, that I 100% highest on the highest recommendation. Go and check this out. And if you even know someone on the autism spectrum, this will make so much sense. Like, seriously, because if you don't know, which you wouldn't know, that is what I do for a living. I'm a support worker for people who have disabilities. And so much of this stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, that is so funny. And it's not, you're not laughing at it, as in like you're not laughing, poking fun at it. You're laughing with it, at it, because it's just so relevant to what we experience if you experience that sort of stuff. Guys, if you haven't had the opportunity to watch Atypical, I really recommend you check it out on Netflix, and I promise you, I really do guarantee you that you will not only laugh hysterically, I will be surprised if you don't rewind these. There's just several scenes where we just rewound it several times because it was just so incredibly funny. Seriously, guys, anyone who's been following me for any period of time, you know I love trivia. I love giving my trivia because I don't find that many other reviewers give trivia. So it's trivia time, guys. Every single episode's title is actually taken from a phrase, quote, or a lyric from that episode. Now that's clever. Guys, for the first seven episodes in season 2, Doug's EMT patch is actually upside down. And if you're wondering who Doug is the character Sam, the one who has autism, is his father. It's actually turned right side up in episode 8, and man, that is so funny. That is actually a really clever little nod to the audience to, if you'd pick up on that if you're even paying attention to it. Next, guys. Just kidding, there's no more trivia. Gotcha. Anyway, guys, have you had a chance to see Atypical on Netflix? If you have, go ahead and hit that comment section and let me know, what did you think of Atypical? Did you find it absolutely ridiculously funny like we did? Did you like the drama? Did you really get involved and really really moved by the things that happened with, I won't tell you who or what, but things that happened to people and their negative decisions towards other people? What did you think, guys? I really appreciate your feedback. Guys, thank you so much for everyone who's subscribed to my YouTube channel. I really, seriously appreciate it so much. Thank you. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much for that. And don't forget to click the bell for notifications. Anytime I drop anything, it's yours straight away. You're welcome. Please leave a like on this YouTube review. That way I know that you guys are liking my content, and I really appreciate that feedback. And until my next review, this is Superman Steve.